Man, greetings, Embassy family, man, family and friends. This is Dr. Kenneth K. Law, senior leader of the of the Embassy Church. I bless God for you. We had an amazing day of worship. Today I talked about wasted glory, making sure we don't waste time, waste grace, waste glory, and understanding our assignment. And so I bless God for the time we took today to just enter into his presence intentionally so that his glory could be manifested. Many were saved. Breakthroughs and deliverances and miracles took place. People had things paid off today. We had testimonies of those who were delivered and healed from cancer. And so we're excited about where the Lord has taken us in this teaching on the system of glory. And so I wanted to take the time today, following this great service, a time of fellowship, but also we want to take time to communicate. So with me, I have my illustrious Chief of Staff, LaTonya Stanley, a faithful leader, dedicated, devoted leader here, a daughter of the house. And so I asked her to come on here because we want to take time to highlight those who make the Embassy Church succeed and execute and do great things. Where I want to uh, bring people on here to share their experiences with the ministry and their experiences in the kingdom of God. And so I asked her to come so I can just ask her a few questions and she can introduce herself to some of you all and to everyone. She's an amazing chief of staff, but she's a profound leader, an amazing marketplace leader. She's an awesome realtor. She can sell your house, a dog house, a bird house, whatever house, a penthouse, or even a tree house. If it's a house, she can sell it. And so I thank God for how the Lord has favored her in this season of her life. And so I wanted her to come on and just talk and share of what she does, but also uh, what the ministry has meant to her, but also to highlight uh, just the successes and things in her life that can encourage you and encourage us all to get into the presence of the Lord, get into his glory, find our assignment, and to find out how our lives are supposed to glorify God. We are made for his glory. And it doesn't always have to be on the pulpit. It can be in the marketplace, it can be in the family, it can be anywhere where the Lord has assigned you. You will manifest the glory of the Lord if you discover and find that purpose and that assignment and own it and develop in it and execute it to the best of your ability. So without further ado, I introduce to some and open this up for others to meet our amazing Chief of Staff, LaTonya Stanley.
Hi, everybody. It's LaTonya Stanley. To most of you, it's Chief Stanley. I'm grateful to be here with Apostle Law and the Embassy Church. What can I say about the Embassy Church? I've been here 15 years, and the Embassy Church, if I can pick out one word, it would be stability. When I joined the Embassy Church, there was no stability in my life. But through the teachings and the principles and the guidance from Apostle and First Lady Law, and even just following the vision, I have seen my life transform in a way that I've never imagined it to be. So that word for me, which may be something different for you, is stability, not only in just financial, but my mindset and just my total overall being. The embassy has stabled me and changed me unlike anything that I could even imagine. Many people that I know previously absolutely can see the transformation of who I was previously and who I am now. So I'm very grateful for the vision. It may not have been easy to transform me and get me stable, but Apostle Law stayed with me the entire way.
And I think this is a testament to the supernatural power of God, that he's the God of transformation. He's the God of change. He is the God of deliverance. My God. Hey, Banta.
He is.
And so we bless the name of the Lord that we all should have a testimony of transformation. Sometimes we have a testimony of how God paid bills and how God has delivered us and put food on the table. But how many of us have an actual testimony of true transformation, that we're changed, we have been changed and are continually changing and becoming who God has called us to be. So I'm so proud of her. And we make light of things, but sometimes we need to really connect to people who have gone through a metamorphosis, a transformation. And that's what the blood does. That's what happens when you are supposed to get saved. It's not overnight, it's progressive. It's step by step, it's growth by growth, it's thought by thought. It's sometimes mistake by mistake, you begin to be more aware of who you are and who you're not. And once you get a taste of who you really are, you start to pursue it. And I'm proud of her and so many others that they pursued who they were becoming and stayed in the fire until they got to levels of becoming. And it's constant. And so I'm glad that she's sharing. I wanted to share a little more of her transformational
I sure will.
journey, because I'm sure there are layers and layers of her journey. So, Chief.
Ooh, so my journey, I many don't know my journey here, but I came in the door. I'm gonna say a project
Mm.
in place. I don't want to say anything other than that. But I came in the door. I came with skills.
Science project.
We ain't gonna say all that. This must be a good science project at that, award winning. So
Experimenting in the lab.
pretty much. I came in the door. I was a project. I had skills, but I needed a lot of polishing. Woo! The skills without the polishing was something else. Think back on that. But I need a lot of polishing, and I came in a little rough around the edges, fence, bitter, upset, know it all. I mean, no Miss,
traumatized.
as First Lady would call me, Miss Much and Such.
Such and much.
Just a little bit of everything, but allowing myself to stand in the fire, and it was burning. Yep, it still burns today. But I stayed in the fire because I know I wanted more. I wanted the transformation that Apostle was talking about. I wanted something different. Now, did I want anybody to tell me what to do? Absolutely not. I wanted you to tell me, but don't tell me. I want to do my own thing. Just give me the principles and let me get there on my own. I still do that a little bit, but not as much. But I really did.
Come back to that.
We're gonna stay right here. No, but I did. Like I said before, I was just not stable at all. But from transformation, just listening to Apostle and First Lady, sometimes I now am the chief of staff, and sometimes I look back and like, how did I get here? Because I was a project in place, and the vision. When I tell you the vision speak loud, and it's real, it's tangible. It's very, very tangible, because life is just totally different for me now. Especially with my story. I mean, I'm not going to go too deep in my story, but I needed a lot of growth. And Apostle, he was up for the challenge. I think he enjoyed it a little bit more than I did, because he was able to put the hammer down on me, where he doesn't do that now. He was a real father to me. He's more of a grandfather now to everyone else. The person that comes in and, gives you candy and you can tear up his house and he's okay. We actually didn't get that experience, but I'm glad I didn't, because it toughed me up. It made me who I am. And now I'm the chief of staff, and I keep looking back and I said, either he trusts me or the Lord told him something about me, because I have no idea how it was me. But I'm grateful. I really am grateful. I've been able to transition from my government job, which I never thought that I would do, because I stated I didn't have stability. That was my thing. I needed my every 2 weeks paycheck. But being under the house, being under the vision, being under his teaching, I was able to transition from my government job. And from there, the Lord has blessed me. I've excelled in broke barriers in real estate that are unheard of. And he continues to do that. So I'm very grateful. Now, I don't like the cutting. I don't like the chastisement, but sometimes it's necessary, even though I don't like it. So if I never said thank you, I'm saying it now. Now, don't go any further with all of it. I've learned, and I'm continuously learning. And as I hear myself talking to the leaders now, I'm like, man, I sound like Apostle. Man, I sound like First Lady. But that's what the transformation does. So, yes.
I mean, we got stories. We got another 1,000 years of stories and battles that we've been through together, and we always come out on the winning side.
Always.
And we always come out better. And as she grew and grows, I had to grow and I had to develop too. And because I think, her and even as Jameson and others said, I was tougher on them, and I probably was.
Yes, as nails.
As tough, and I think we've come into a time of a generation where it's hard to be tough on an unteachable generation.
It is.
It's hard to be
It
tough
is.
on folk who are already there and feel they've already made it and arrived and don't really need you like that, or they just want a transaction. It's hard to bring transformation when people only want a transaction.
That's true.
And so you all always you allowed God to do the surgery. You allowed me to bring chastisement, but with direction.
More relational.
Yeah, I did not just cut you and then tell you why we're doing surgery. Every surgery was scheduled and for something necessary, and no one was just randomly cutting on you.
Yes.
And so I think we were in a time, as I look for to find go-getters and dreamers and builders and futurists, and it's hard to find that when a person already believes they're there already, and it's hard to correct someone that thinks they're already perfect in their thought. And so while I may be a little old and not as hard, uh, but I also realized I had to change gears with this generation coming.
Yes.
When I say generation, not just younger people, it's just people.
This day where we're at.
People have shifted so much in the last 10, 15 years since the church has started. We didn't have social media in 2007 when we started. And now social media is everywhere. There was no YouTube. There was no IG. There was none of TikTok, my God, no, and Facebook and Snapchat. And we barely had MySpace.
We barely
and,
did.
That was the whole new frontier. But the mindsets have changed so much that it's hard to father a person that doesn't think they need to be fathered. It's hard to teach or coach a person that doesn't need to be taught, but yet demanding access to your information. And that's where we are. They're demanding access to the information, but yet don't want to go through the process of discipleship, teaching, growth, sonship, development, cutting, shadowing, asking questions, but yet demanding, have an entitlement
Yes.
to
You
a
want the
man
prize. You
to a
want the-
man or a woman's legacy
Yes.
and their ministry and their mantle and all that they built without any cost. And you all have been willing to pay the cost and still do. And I watched you all's lives really blossom because there's so much potential in a seed. And what happens when I want to talk to today, in an apple seed is a tree, is an orchard, their fruit in one seed. But if that seed isn't allowed to be put in the right environment,
That's good.
everything that's in that seed dies.
That's good.
And we're in a time now that everyone wants to be the orchard, but don't want the seed to be in the right environment for it to grow.
That's good.
And we're defiant about it. And so my goal in this age and stage of my life is to teach, coach, and father those that I can. Those that I can. And not those that I can't. You can't force anyone to be great.
That's true.
You can't force anyone to be a son or a daughter or to be a leader or simply to be obedient. It's simply whosoever will. And I'm grateful for your journey because it has encouraged me to believe deeper in what I'm called to do, that it does matter. And so while you have benefited, I've benefited from you.
Oh, say that one more time so the people can hear. Say it again, again, again.
Caught the first time. Should have caught the first time. I'm gonna ask Aunt Jameson to edit that out. But I have benefited from y'all. Watched you grow, and it helped me to go deeper. What much more can I become that will help her become more? So as the teacher goes higher, the student goes further. And so it not just forced me, but it encouraged me. You got more to offer. And so I'm grateful. And I think if people realize how much we all need each other to grow,
yes,
we would submit to each other and allow what you have to get me there and what I got to get you there. And then we arrive as a community. And that's the difference between a church mindset and a kingdom mindset. It's the mindset that separates. We're in a time when people just want to be themselves. And I want to go up high and I want all y'all to look at me go high.
yes.
But in the kingdom, we all rise.
All rise together.
We all can rise up.
Yep.
And watch each other ascend and support one another when we falling back behind. So, oh, no. You said, I believe in you. Come on, let's go. Let's pick this up. Come on, where are you? I ain't seen you in a while.
Yeah.
Come on, let's pick this up. You can do this. You can write the book.
Yep.
You can finish this thing. You can finish the
Go
course
back to
like you
school.
did you can go back to school, the 5K
Yes.
that you did yesterday. At your pace, you ran it, but you finished it.
That's it. We all got the same medal at the
And
end.
everybody got the same medal.
That's it. I told a leader today, we don't want mentorship, as Apostle said. We don't want mentorship. We don't want coaching. But it takes somebody who's been further, somebody who's done it before, who's already ran the race to coach you along. That encouragement would take you a whole way. And I said yesterday, my husband could have ran and took off without me in the 5K. But every time he turned around and say, okay, come on, pick up the pace. As I saw him run a little bit, I ran. When he stopped, I stopped. He was ahead of me, but I was in the journey with him. And when we crossed the finish and we got to a certain point, I told him, you go ahead, because he had done what he needed to do for me. Now you go get your time because you did what you needed to do for me. So now I continued what he was already saying. Find a milestone, run to that milestone, catch your breath, pick it back up. And that's what I did. And when we crossed, we both got the same medal. And that's what it's going to take. Sometimes we need that encouragement, that pacer. Doesn't matter your pace, it's the progress. Long as you get your progress there, your pace doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, we all are going to finish and accomplish the same thing. We all got the same medal, whether you ran in 5 minutes or 75 minutes. And that's what it is. I wasn't jealous or offended that he could run faster than me and it was my idea. It wasn't that. I was glad to be in the race, and I was glad that somebody was encouraging me and was willing to stay with me and pace me along the way. He didn't leave me. He could have took off and worried about his own time. But because of that, we don't ever we think the mentor, we want to surpass the mentor. And it's not that. Mentorship coaching is, you've done something I want to do. So let me submit to you so that where you are, instead of me coveting what you have, I can now follow at that pace. And before I know it, the thing that you had, you're willing to submit, you're willing to give to me. I'm now running at my own pace, but getting the same progress. So,
And the key to that, all of that, is you got to get in the race.
gotta get there.
You don't learn these principles until you at least get in the race. And too many people, we want medals and we want victories, but we won't even
Won't
sign
even
up for
sign
the
up.
race. We won't even show up. And being mentored and coached and fathered is more so about showing up
Yes.
than it is just saying, I wish somebody would help me. I wish somebody would do this. You first have to learn how to help yourself and determine what kind of help do you need.
Yeah.
And when you are clear about the kind of help you need, the help arrives.
It does. Awareness.
Awareness. I talked about it. You have to be aware of you.
Yes.
We're so aware of what everybody else doing and what this is, or we are aware to the point that we're always suspicious of people, or we assume that they don't like you. So sometimes we have the wrong awareness, when really we should be more aware of, why am I triggered by that?
Bingo.
Why am I bothered? Why am I addicted to
To these things.
this drama? Why am I addicted to being offended all the time? Once you come into an awareness of what triggers you, what bothers you, what's the problem that you're challenged with you, then that's the one of the first few steps of deliverance,
Yeah.
is becoming aware. Now you've already handled a lot of stuff by changing your mind. That's why repenting is so huge. It's repentance is awareness that I realize I need a change of thought. So when Jesus says you must repent for the kingdom of God is at hand, you must have an awareness of the way you're thinking, that you would change your thinking. And so that this kingdom, this new mindset, has a chance of infiltrating and changing how you go about your life. You at least have got to be aware.
Got to be aware.
And if you're not aware, no one can really help you. And you got people who tell me what you think. I don't know. I don't know what's going on in you.
You first have to know.
You first. What do you know?
Yes.
And I think sometimes we have handed over our power to so many insignificant resources.
Yes. Influences as well.
Influences and stuff on TikTok. And I think this, well, I saw something online. I saw this. And we keep dividing our attention. And that's why the presence of the Lord is so crucial, because when you come into the presence, it brings clarity of thought and mind and awareness of who you are in front of and who you are. Now the questions change. Lord, who am I? What's my assignment?
What's my assignment?
What's my purpose? Where am I called? What is the glory on my life that I haven't expressed, that the people have not seen? So, what am I called to do that you get glory out of? Those are not religious terms, those are actual terms of production and performance.
Yes.
We're not producing and we're not performing because we're out of alignment with our assignment.
That is good. That is really good.
And so now the performances and the production is for the people's approval. But when I'm in alignment to the assignment of God,
It's for the glory
it's
of
for
God.
the glory of God. Whether they show up or not, I'm at peace because I did it unto the Lord.
Yes.
But when we're looking for everybody else,
We're addicted to
addicted
applause
to
and
applause
attention.
and attention, then you always, for the rest of your life, trying to get everybody to approve you, and you never thought, let me see what God says.
God says.
And I'm fine at this age and stage of life. God, I don't want to do nothing
That he called
that
me
you
to do.
didn't call me to do.
Oh, sir.
I don't want to touch no. I don't care if it's a good idea. I gotta make sure it's a
It's a
God
God
idea.
idea. Yes, sir.
And I don't want no one else's assignment. I want my own.
Yes.
And I'm applauding everybody else
In their
that's in
assignment.
their assignment. God bless you, because competition is a time waster.
It is.
It's a grace waster. It's a glory waster when we
Yes.
get into comparing and competing against assignments that aren't even yours.
It is. You said something today about the assignment. You said, how did you put that about the assignment? You said the assignment has an affliction. There was
There's an assignment in the affliction.
and a lot of the times we have unnecessary afflictions because I'm coveting your assignment. That affliction wasn't
Oh,
even assigned to you,
yeah.
but you're looking after somebody else's assignment instead of going after yours. That you're taking on afflictions you don't even have to.
That's called unnecessary warfare.
It really
You have
is.
attracted the wrong kind of warfare, because instead of you being obedient to what God has said, you think you'd be better suited doing what you want.
Yes.
And that opens up, that's called rebellion and disobedience, which opens up unnecessary demonic warfare that has the legal right to mess with you because you're out of your environment.
Yes, sir.
You're not covered.
Yes,
You're
sir.
out of, so God, you're not under the grace of your assignment. You may go through some things in life, and we all do, but the Bible says, my grace is sufficient.
Yes.
My strength made perfect. As long as you staying in this assignment, you may go through some things, but grace got you.
Yes. Yes.
And the glory will come through you, and you're gonna finish well.
Yes.
But as long as we're out here running behind people and running behind applause and likes and all that and followers,
Yes.
we'll
Oof.
never really come into who we are. And that's why we have to be careful that we don't live this long life and die with all that glory in us. The graveyard is full of glory.
Yes, sir.
It's full of unfulfilled purposes and destinies. It's full of people who just did not understand their assignment and they died with all of that in them. That will not be my lot. That will not be your
No.
lot. And I'm going to preach heaven down until people understand I will refuse to be a time waster,
Yes.
grace waster, and a glory waster. So I can start second service right now if I need
Said
to.
time is the only thing that keeps moving that you can't measure.
And time never is offended.
It really is not.
Time is always focused. Time is never offended. Time is never distracted.
Yes.
Time never procrastinates.
But it always shows up.
It's always showing up and it's always moving.
It is.
And it don't care how you feel.
It's gonna keep
Tomorrow coming, whether you like it or not.
going. Whether you like it
So,
or show up either.
Time don't pay you no mind.
Yes.
Time
Yes.
don't care. Time like, whatever. I'm
Yes,
still moving. I'm
exactly.
still at 6 o'clock. It's gonna be 6:01 in a
Yep.
minute. And we have to realize we have to stop wasting time because time don't care.
It does not. It's gonna keep going.
It's gonna keep
Getting
going
your assignment.
getting your assignment because you only got so much time to get it done.
Yes.
So
But you did say today also your assignment keeps you from those things. If you're in your assignment, it
Oh
keeps
my
you from
God.
being offended. It keeps you from being bitter. It keeps you from being drama filled. get in your assignment, you got a lot of focus. You
That's
have a
right.
lot of
What you
time
say.
to be in your assignment. It's gonna consume
And you
your
might
time.
find out that you love yourself. You might really like who you're becoming, that you really find out you are unique.
Yes.
You are fearfully and wonderfully made. There's nobody else like you. Your fingerprint is different. Everything about you is different. Your DNA is different. Out of 8 billion people, you're the only one like you. So find your assignment. I don't care if it looks like everyone does it. No one does it like you.
No one does it like you. And that's
No one does it
very
like
key.
you. I don't care how many bread they got on the shelf at the grocery store. There's dozens of bread companies, but everyone feels nobody's bread is like my bread.
They pick
And they
and
come and
choose
pick
which
one.
bread they want to go with.
Don't matter.
I learned that lesson with real estate. It's overly saturated. Overly saturated in this community alone. But when it's for you, it's for you.
It's for
and
you.
if it's your assignment, he's gonna provide through your assignment every single time.
That's why you can't just pick up something and say, that's it. You have to understand what your calling is, so you understand your assignment, so that grace on it. And it's not that you're successful all the time. Is that the grace on your assignment gives you a peace even through difficult times when the seasons are a little rough.
Yes.
That's when you say, I'm still called to this. It look a little tight up in here,
Listen,
but I know I'm still called. I'm
I
still
see.
gonna
I
hang
know
it.
you here somewhere.
I know you're somewhere because I know this is what it is. But I'm gonna trust you in this season.
Yes, sir.
And it's in those seasons, Lord says, this is what I want you to learn. You learn through the tough seasons. You celebrate in the high seasons, but you go back to school in those tough seasons.
Yes.
What am I learning?
Yes, sir.
And so what do I apply? What am I sowing? What do I need to do? And then, okay, I got it. And
yes,
then
sir.
there come another season. Okay, what you want me to learn now?
That's it.
And then you keep applying the principles. And once you get consistent and be intentional, then there's these rough spots like, oh, child, none
I've
of
been here before.
None of these things move me.
Yes.
This ain't my first rodeo. I already know how it's gonna come. What are we learning? What do we need to apply? Because I don't lose, I learn.
Absolutely.
And once that becomes your mentality, that I don't lose, I learn, I got it.
Yes.
And sometimes you got to go through rough friendships and rough relationships. Now you know how to be a friend and how not to be a friend.
Yes.
All of these things are learning. You learn.
Yes.
You think, oh Lord, I can't believe they did that. No, look at what did you do?
Yes, sir. You got to check you too.
You got to check you too. You got to deal with.
That's real
right
maturity.
Come on here. Look at. Come on, point at yourself.
Yes. Yes.
So, yeah, this is good.
Yes. And I said, when you did say, you said sometimes you got to go back and you got to say, if you're going through a time of affliction, what is my assignment here? A lot of the times we get in the way. A lot of the times, but you got to stop and say, wait, what is my assignment? When you get clear on that assignment,
I know you ain't put me in for no reason.
Listen here, I know I ain't going through all of this.
I tithe, I pray.
I'm showing up. I'm
faithful. I'm loving.
Has to be an assignment here.
I pray. I do everything. Wait a minute. What's this about? Because you didn't let me. Something. Okay. What do you want from me?
And I will get it done.
What's the next progression of glory?
Yes.
That's now about to come out of my life. What am I evolving into now?
Yes.
That this assignment and this affliction brings me into.
Yes. Who am I assigned to?
Who am I assigned to? My wife was assigned to those nurses.
Yep. To bring them out.
To bring them out.
Wow.
To bring them out. And when you change it and look at things, what's my assignment, then you sometimes forget about the affliction, but then the Lord steps in.
Yes.
He says, I got this. You focus. You stay focused on that.
Yeah.
I got this. I need to know, can I trust you with trouble? Because those girls need to be saved.
Yeah. Wow.
And you're the only one can handle this.
Yeah, that's like going through the fire and not smelling like smoke.
What? Come on here.
Listen girl, here, what you say?
Knock the mic over. Come on here.
Yes.
Burnt off or was the ropes around their hands.
Yeah.
They came out and did not smell like what they've been through. My God.
Yeah.
Girl about to tear.
That's how you know you got an assignment.
What
you say? You better get through it. Yes, you better get through it.
Come on here. Well, I'm gonna stop right there because I know we can her and I
here for 3 to 4 hours.
Yeah, her and I do this all day. But I bless God for her testimony, her story, and her journey. I bless God for the Lord moving today and helping us to continue to move in the system of glory. Make sure we don't waste the glory and waste time and waste grace, waste our lives. And so I want to encourage you, go back and listen to the message from today, but also look at your life, do an audit. Look at where are your time wasters and where can you pick up extra time to do the things that's in your heart. You'll be surprised. You got time to write that book. You got time to open up that business. You got time to exercise. You got time to rest. You got time. You just have to allocate it differently towards your purpose, your assignment, and your function. And watch God be amazingly glorified in your life. Oh, you're going to like who you're becoming. Give the glory a chance. Give yourself a chance. And finish this year off strong and start it off even stronger. You can do this. There's so much more left in 2025. So don't give up on it yet. Get it all, milk it all, and see what the Lord has done. So until next time, I bless God for you. I'm Dr. Kenneth K. Law, and this is
LaTonya Stanley,
our Chief of Staff here at the Embassy Church. So I bless God for you, and we'll see you soon for another episode of the Follow the King podcast. God bless you all.